Choosing the right home care agency is a big decision for families. How do you convince them that your agency is the best choice? In the home care business, one of the biggest challenges is getting families to say yes to you. Now, the number one challenge is caregiving, but there are other challenges as well. They need help, but choosing an agency is a huge decision for them. If they don't trust you, they'll hesitate or go somewhere else. Today, I'm gonna break down how to convince, in air quotes, families to choose you. This isn't about being salesy, it's about building trust, showing real value, making it easy to say yes. Like the Godfather said,
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Before families choose you, they need to trust you. Trust isn't something you tell someone, it's something you show. And you may be asking how. First, families will Google you. If your website looks outdated, they'll move on fast. That's why I say if you're going to have a blog on your site, you need to make sure the articles are updated. The information is relevant. Your site should be clean, professional, and easy to navigate and legible, right? Because you are dealing with seniors, so you want to make sure it's legible as far as the font size. And of course, reviews matter. People trust other people's experiences. If you don't have testimonies, start collecting them now. A few good testimonies can boost your credibility immediately. I wanted to say skyrocket. I made a video about building your online presence recently, so check it out for more tips. Now, make an emotional connection. Families want a peace of mind. They want love and respect for their loved ones. Use storytelling in your marketing. Instead of saying, we provide quality care, share a real story or stories. For example, last month, a client's daughter was stressed caring for her mom. After working with us, she said, I can breathe again. I can breathe again. That's what families need to hear. They need to feel understood. Lastly, show up in your community. Be seen and active. Sponsor local events. Partner with your senior centers. Offer free caregiving training. There's so many ways to build that credibility and be known as the local expert in your community. When families see you involved, they'll trust you more. Consistent community engagement builds lasting relationships. And people start referring you word of mouth as well. Now, show why you're the best. What makes you different? What is your unique selling proposition that sets you apart? Maybe you specialize in dementia care, or you only do 24/7 support, or you have highly trained caregivers. Maybe you only work with veterans. Whatever it is, make it clear. Don't just say we provide home care services. Be specific. Be known as the local expert. Say we help seniors with mobility issues stay safe and independent at home. Be transparent about your pricing. So many times I hear people say they don't want to tell their pricing over the phone. Why not? You should. Families hate vague answers. Show them what they're paying for. Offer flexible options as far as the hours and things like that. Highlight your caregivers. Family choose people, not just services. Post photos and videos. Let families see your team's heart. Let them see it through pictures. I remember I offered a no-risk option, right? So everybody says a free consultation. But what about a short-term trial? Have you guys ever thought about that? So many times the person needing care is hesitant because they're used to being so strong and independent. So why not offer a trial, 2 weeks, or meet and greet with the caregiver? Make care plans personalized. Some of you are using templates and just changing names, especially if you're in a non-regulated state. There's no cookie cutter solution. Show you care about their needs. Now, let's talk about sales. Selling can feel awkward if you are selling, and you cannot be pushy. You're guiding families through this tough decision. You're educating them. You're informing them. You're acting as a client advocate. Start by listening, not pitching. Ask open-ended questions. Tell me more about your mom. What's her biggest challenge? What's your biggest challenge? Let them talk and you really listen so they feel heard. And then you regurgitate so they know that you heard them. Acknowledge their feelings. This decision is hard, guys. I don't know if any of you've ever been in this situation, but it is a difficult situation. Say, I understand. It's okay to ask for help. When discussing services, connect with them, connect to their problem. If your dad forgets his medication, say, we will ensure he takes his medication on time. Tell them about a personal story if you've experienced something with your parents. If they are hesitant, ask, what's holding you back? Address their concerns directly so they don't have to get an answer from a competitor. Be proactive and say, let's set up a time to reconnect. How does tomorrow at 3 p.m. sound for a follow-up call? If follow-up is needed, a simple message like, do you have any other questions? Can reassure them. Confidence is key. If you sound unsure, they'll feel unsure. Let me say that again. If you sound unsure, they're going to feel unsure. Show empathy and understanding. That's what gets them to say yes. And at the end of the day, this is business. And your business is about helping people. It's not about fancy marketing. I thought that in the beginning because all the franchises had a lot of beautiful marketing and I didn't because I didn't have a lot of money. And it's not about the perfect sales pitch. Focus on making families feel at peace. Be real. Be a real person. Be upfront. Be honest. Listen to what their needs are. And I don't know if you know this, but the best agencies aren't the flashiest or the cheapest. They're the ones that make families feel safe. Show up. Be confident. Genuinely care. Do that and you'll change lives. I hope this helps. Comment below with your questions. I read them. Need a mentor? Go to homecarecoaching.com. I'm here to help. You know what time it is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I upload videos often. Take care, everyone. God bless.